Hello, children. I'm the elf on the shelf. I've been watching you. I watch you in the morning. I watch you in the afternoon. I watch you at night. In fact, I'm watching you right now. Somewhere in your room, my painted eyes are focused on you. I am the elf, and I am always watching.
Stop what you're doing, Elf. I'm Batman, and it is not okay for you to watch kids all the time. Ugh. You got shelved.
Hello, welcome to the Vlogging a Dead Horse Christmas special. Oh, thank you so much for watching. It's so exciting, isn't it? Have you decided yet? Decided what you want for Christmas? What are you going to ask the big guy for, eh? What are you going to ask him for, eh? Oh, I don't know. I'm not fussed, really. I like to think of it in terms of rhyme. You see, I'd like some socks, I'd like some cash or a big cheque in the mail. But what I really, really want is Donald Trump in jail. Oh, boom! That's a good way to get us started. We've got some great stuff for this very Christmassy special today. So many good things. We've got some music, we've got some stories. And on the subject of stories, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's read the Joe Cowley books. Well, any books of mine, but particularly the Joe Cowley books, because the last one came out this year. Straight out of Nerdsville. Thanks to everyone who's got in touch with me about it. It's been fantastic to hear from you. What has been really great about Joe Cowley, which I never thought would happen, is that it's created readers. There's so many people who never were into reading before, but then they discovered Joe Cowley through the school library or wherever, and it's made them readers, and some of them have gone on to become book bloggers, they've become voracious readers, and that's the best thing ever, because I don't know, I suppose there's something to be said for appealing to hardcore book nerds like me, but I don't know, there's just something to me more satisfying about winning people over to your team. And I hope you have lots of books in your Christmas stockings from old drunk Santa this year. And speaking of the big guy, check this out.
I'll come sliding down your chimney, bringing all your presents with me. Leave me loads of pies and whiskey, 'cause breaking and entering's rather risky. I'm Santa Claus, Santa Claus, S-I-N-T-A, Claus. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, S-I-N-T-A, Claus, S-I-N-T-A, Claus.
Oh yeah, that's right. And as I was mentioning about Joe Cowley before, I did say it's the last book in the series, but that doesn't mean it's the end of Joe. There's going to be the odd short story here and there. And in fact, there is one just gone up on my SoundCloud. I'm going to put the link to that in the description below this video. And it's in glorious audio read by these pipes. It's called Merry Christmas, Joe, and it is set between Return of the Geek and Cringe Fest. So it's very angsty, very Joe wallowing in self-pity at Christmas time, if that's the kind of thing you're into. So get over there and check that out. Also, I thought I'd recap this from earlier in the year. This was a poem I wrote to mark the release of Straight Outta Nerdsville, and it's actually in a way quite seasonal. So here it is. 'Twas the night before Nerdsville, when all through the flat not a creature was stirring, not even Ad. The boys have all moved to the big scary city to follow their dreams and make an album so gritty. Ad and Greenie lay all snug in their beds while visions of stardom danced in their heads, and Harry with the pipe and Joe hard at work had started to argue over Picard and Kirk. When out on the street there arose such a clatter, they sprang from the sofa to see what was the matter. When what to their wondering eyes should appear, quick, run and hide, pretend we're not here. Wait a second, old boy, am I going quite mad, or is that man outside your dear old... Joe pulled shut the curtains and sat on the floor. He said, Harry, I don't think I can take any more. Nonsense, said Harry, he can't be that bad. You can't turn away, you're precious. Don't even say it, said Joe as he began to turn pink. Be quiet for a minute, I need time to think. But time and tide wait for no man, to quote Geoffrey Chaucer, as the old bloke played rap from his new Vauxhall Corsa. Even louder than jets the music it came, as he whooped and shouted and called them by name. Go big! Biggie, go Tupac, go Ice Cube and Easy, go Nicky, go Hova, go Kendrick and Yeezy. He was all dressed in fur from his head to his feet, and around his neck a medallion that said "Too sweet." Relax, said Harry, it's only a visit. Is that supposed to make me feel better, is it? This was supposed to be my time to show the world what I had, and how could I do that with my crazy old buzz, went the buzzer, giving them a fright as the rapping old man stood out in the night. Please don't let them in, just do me this favour. But Joe couldn't stop his kindly neighbour, who opened the door to the man in the flares, who went clank, clank, clank as he walked up the stairs. Joe hid behind the sofa, but it was all in vain. He was discovered by the man with the chain. His hair was so black, right out of the bottle, and in his ear an earpiece, the latest model, the rings on his fingers that seemed to glow, and the teeth in his mouth as white as the snow. Every part of Joe cringed, layer upon layer, as his dad raised his hands and yelled, "What up, my player?" Joe jumped to his feet and made for the door, and away he ran faster than ever before, and they heard him exclaim as he sprinted out of sight, "Happy Nerdsville to all, and to all a good cocking night." And as I was saying earlier, I really like the idea of creating readers, and I've got in touch with some friends, some very famous friends, real A-list stars, and asked them if they'd like to collaborate with me on a reading project which gets young people into literacy, into stories and things like that. And so I got them all to a studio recently, and they all recorded the fairy tale Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So I'm going to show you that now, because I think it's a really important thing. Thank you for your support.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Goldilocks, and she was like really tired and really bored and stuff. And then one day, I think it was Wednesday, she went for a walk. Yeah, and she saw this massive house.
And she went, "Bleh. Mate, I'm proper knackered." And so she decided to whack the front door. And like no bugger answered at all. And in the end she kicked the cat flap with both her feet.
And she was like, "Let's try the handle." And it were wide open, so she just walked in. And she found the house quite empty, not a soul was in there. And so she started clanging it with a spoon.
"Well," she said, "if no one's here, that means I'm entitled to robbing you." And on the kitchen table there were 3 bowls of porridge, and she thought, "I am having that."
Yeah. The first bowl was so very hot. She was like, "Ooh!"
Whoa, but the second bowl was so cold! Oh, freezing! Oh, why is it so cold? Freezing, brass monkeys! Oh, yeah, but the last bowl was just right. Oh.
And I also have a new book out in January, the 4th of January. It's called Make Me Awesome. You're going to be seeing some videos related to that pretty soon. I'm just going to show you a sneak peek of one right now, just to whet your appetite for that. Oh, hi there! I'm Chuck Willard, famous entrepreneur, raconteur, and millionaire. I'm here in this typical British house taking a look around. Probably the kind of house you're watching this from right now. And I gotta tell you, what a dump! I mean, just look at some of the stuff they got lying around. I mean, what's this? And this, I mean, oh my God, terrible! But I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. Things can change for you, because I can make you awesome.
Chuck is awesome, Chuck is so awesome, Chuck is awesome, Chuck is so awesome, Chuck is awesome, Chuck is so awesome.
Now, normally my complete road to awesomeness program would set you back $9.99 a month, but for this special occasion, I'm going to give you 5 tips for free that you can take all the way to the bank. Watch this space for more awesome tips. You'd be a fool not to. that it? Is that? Did you get it? Did you get it? God damn it.
Chuck is awesome, Chuck is so awesome, Chuck is awesome, Chuck is so awesome, Chuck is awesome, Chuck is so awesome, Chuck is awesome, Chuck is so awesome.
And there you go, that's out on the 4th of January. Very exciting. It's set in the same universe as Joe Cowley, so I hope you'll appreciate that and enjoy it. And I think it's the funniest thing I've ever written, but that's me, I'm biased. Now, the last thing I wanted to do on this video was to sort out a problem that I've had with a friend. Now, if you're a regular viewer of this vlog series, you'll know who I mean. It's Steve the Monkey. He does Joke Corner, and whenever he appears on Joke Corner, he tells a joke that doesn't make sense, and I get angry with him, and I do, and I shouldn't. I should keep it in, but I get angry with him, and then he comes back at me and attacks me and chews my face off. And look, we just need to end the cycle. So I thought, as it's Christmas, I'm going to go and see him, and I'm going to try and put things right once and for all. And in the new year, you'll see a new relationship between me and Steve. I hope so, anyway. Wish me luck. Look, I know we haven't seen eye to eye a lot lately, but look, it's Christmas. I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, really. I just want to start afresh. Look, I know I don't really like your jokes, okay? But comedy's subjective. I mean, some people like Mrs. Brown's Boys. Look, let's never talk about jokes again, okay? We'll never mention it ever again. Let's talk about some other things we like. I mean, you like to sing, right?
Well, right or wrong, I sing either way.
Yeah, well, I like to sing too.
Really? What kind of singing?
Oh, mostly contemporary stuff. Do you like much modern music?
Oh, I think it's marvellous. Some of it really fine. But tell me, do you like any of the older fellas?
Oh yeah, I like Scatman John and the other, what's his name? Lou Bega.
Oh, you go back that far, huh?
Yeah, I'm not as young as I look.
Huh, none of us is these days.
In fact, I've got a 2-year-old son. He really gets excited around the Christmas holiday thing.
Do you go in for any of the traditional things in the Davis household?
Oh yeah, most of them really. Decorations, tree, presents, agents sliding down the chimney.
What?
I was just seeing if you were paying attention.
Ha ha!
In fact, I do the usual things that most families do. Sing the same songs. I even have a go at White Christmas.
You do, huh?
Yeah. Oh, what's this one?
Oh yeah, that's a lovely thing. They told me, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, a newborn king to see, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. Peace on earth, can it be? Years from now, perhaps we'll see. Our finest gifts we bring, glory, to lay before the King. Man of good will, live in peace again. So peace on earth, can it be? Every child must be made aware. Every child must be made to care. Care enough for his fellow man, to give all the love that he can.
I pray my wish will come true for my child and your child too. He'll see the glory.
I played my best for him.
When men of goodwill live in peace again. Peace on earth. Can it be? Can it be?